Now, police are investigating a suspected food poisoning outbreak at a prison after 15 inmates and staff fell ill after eating a curry following an Easter service.
Ambulance, police and fire services all attended the scene at HMP Lewes near Brighton.
Well, we're now joined by retired prison governor Vanessa Frake. Very good to see you this morning, Vanessa. And what's your reaction to this story?
Well, it's a bit of an unusual one, really, isn't it? I'm kind of lost for words. I seem to hear every day something at some prison or another, usually derogatory, usually bad news. I am looking forward to the day that I can hear some good news about the prison service. I mean, I don't think we can make judgment on what caused it. They say, I think they've sent the food off for testing, and we'll have to wait for the results of that. I do believe the paramedics thought that it could have been spiked in the kitchen, but I think that's been ruled out. And it may have just been a dodgy chicken curry.
Well, yes. I mean, and in a way, that's the best case scenario, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I mean, the reports of people slurring their words, being giddy, being in distress. I mean, it has raised the question as to whether it could be anything more sinister, which... Is that even a possibility within the prison, that something vindictive like that could happen?
Well, it could be. I mean, it could be because of the very nature of what it was. Quite often in a jail after a big religious occasion, whether that be Diwali or the end of Ramadan or Easter, they have a meal to celebrate whatever religious festival it is. So it could be that somebody spiked it in the kitchen. But like I said, I can't really comment on that until the results have come back from the tests on the actual food.
But all this following on from that investigation in the Times yesterday, which you probably saw, in which a journalist sort of got recruited into the prison service, but by one of these third-party companies, and said, you know, no real vetting, no security checks going in and out the prison. It raises a lot of concerns. You would expect things to be tighter, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would. I mean, I don't know whether the actual meal was prepared in the kitchen. I would suspect it is. Sometimes they're brought in. It depends. But, yeah, I mean, it's a catalogue of events, isn't it, really? And unfortunately, when you get poor security measures, you end up with like the escape, such as Wandsworth last September to October, when there are serious failings. You know, usually it tightens everything up, but it doesn't appear so in this case, unless, of course, it was just a dodgy chicken curry.
But, I mean, there must have been concern amongst the staff yesterday about security because this major incident was declared. We've got reports that the whole prison went into lockdown. How would staff have reacted to that when inmates started falling ill so quickly?
Well, that is a natural occurrence. You know, you have contingency plans for that. And that is a natural thing because you need to concentrate what staff you've got on whatever emergency it is. So that is nothing unusual. And obviously, because they were sending so many prisoners out to get checked out at hospital, then the police were involved. So that is like the norm, really. It's not. It seems like a big hoo-ha, but actually it's the norm because you've got to maintain the security of the jail.
OK, Vanessa, as always, it's good to see you. Thanks very much indeed.